My name's Alex Blencarn. I'm a sales representative with eXp Realty, and I wouldn't purchase a house without knowing these 5 things. Number one, the age of the house. It's important to know the age of the house so you can determine what type of construction materials were used and if any updates have been made since the original construction. Now, residential construction in Ontario follows something called the Ontario Building Code. This is a piece of provincial legislation that regulates the safety and quality of construction materials throughout new homes. However, oftentimes buyers are purchasing resale homes that were built prior to the current Ontario Building Code. In this case, the homes would have complied with the building regulations when they were built and do not have to be brought up to the current code. Now, I'm not a building expert or an expert on the building code, but as a realtor, I always check these 3 things when I'm looking through a house. Number one, the foundation. Homes built in the late 1800s to early 1900s may have a stone foundation. This is where large stones and cement are used to create the foundation of the home. Now, normally these are okay, but they can be prone to potential shifting or leaks due to the construction materials involved. The other common types of foundations are concrete block and poured concrete. Now, concrete block is more likely to leak and shift compared to a poured concrete foundation. This typically happens along the mortar joints in between the blocks. When you're looking at the foundation, it's important to examine the area for any signs of water or interior or exterior cracks. Number two, it's also always important to check the electrical panel. You want to look for the type of panel, whether it's fuses or breakers, the total amperage, and the type of wiring. Now, both breakers and fuses are totally safe. The total amperage is important if you ever wanted to add an additional product inside your house that draws a lot of electricity, something like a hot tub, a second stove, or a dryer. The type of wiring is also important. You want to look for copper wiring. Aluminum or knob and tube wiring are both bad and can be considered a fire hazard. Now, copper wiring can also be a fire hazard if it's installed incorrectly. So always look for any exposed wires during the inspection. Knob and tube wiring can be found in homes built between 1880 and the 1940s, and aluminum wiring may be found in houses built between the 1960s and the late 1970s. Typically, home insurance companies will want you to replace or repair these wiring systems if they are found in your house. Number three is the plumbing. Now, generally, plumbing is either PEX, PVC, copper, galvanized, or poly B. Now, the last two are the ones you want to look out for. Both are prone to leaks. Galvanized plumbing can be found in homes that were built before 1970, and poly B was used between 1978 and 1995. Again, both of these are prone to leaks, and your home insurance company may require you to replace them. Now, as always, it's important to get your home inspected. These home inspectors are the experts in the field and will be able to advise you further on the safety of different building materials and find materials that you may have missed in your initial viewing of the property. And all of these items can be repaired and remedied at a cost, but it is important to make sure you are aware of them before you enter into an agreement of purchase and sale so there aren't any surprises after you move in. Also, as a disclaimer, this is based on the homes in my area of Peterborough, Kawartha Lakes, and Northumberland County, and they may not be true across the province or the country. So, in summary, here are 3 things to look for in your initial walkthrough. Number one, look for the type of foundation and for any cracks or signs of water entry. Number two, look for evidence of copper wiring and the total amperage that's coming to the house. This can typically be found on the main breaker. And number three, look out for galvanized or poly B piping. Anyway, that's all for me. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below and I'll try my best to answer them. Again, my name is Alex. I'm a sales representative at eXp Realty. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.